How can we find cross-references using eSword? I want to show you three quick ways. Firstly, to find Old Testament allusions and quotations in the New Testament, come to Nave's Topical Bible. In the topic list, type quotations and allusions. This will open you to Nave's article on Old Testament quotations and allusions in the New Testament. Essentially what you'll have is a long list of places where the New Testament quotes or alludes to the Old Testament. You'd have to work through this list manually. It is organized by New Testament references, but it's a great place to start. Secondly, if you are working on a passage such as I have opened 2 Timothy 1 from verse 3, and you come across to the Treasury of Scripture knowledge cross-references, for each verse of the Bible it will provide you with a number of important cross-references. If I just hover my mouse over any one of those, I'm able to read them. And as you work through your passage, as we go to verse 4, for instance, you'll see that the cross-references keep pace with us and provide us with various other passages that are relevant to the verse that we are studying. A third way is to do a quick word search. So let's imagine that I want to find other scriptures that speak about the conscience. If I right-click on conscience, I open up a quick search for conscience, and I can choose from entire Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, or just 2 Timothy. Let's do the entire Bible. This will open up a search dialog box, and there are a list of verses in the ESV, which is the Bible in which I searched, that deal with conscience. If I scroll to the bottom, I'll find that there are 26 verses, 27 matches. That means one verse has 2 references, and here it shows us where in the Bible they are found. If I want to use that collection of cross-references, I can come over here and add search results to a verse list. I can give it a name and save it, and then I'd be able to browse through that list of verses at my convenience to see which ones help me to understand conscience in my text. 3 ways, therefore, to find three ways to find cross-references for the use of the Old Testament in the New. Come to Nave's, type quotations and quotations and allusions. Number 2, use the Treasury of Scripture knowledge cross-references for each verse as you study. And number 3, choose a word and conduct a quick search to find other verses in the Bible that use that word. I hope that's helpful.